Hello friends, in my this video I am going to discuss one interesting Java program, or rather you can say interesting program that which you can implement in your favorable language, whether that may be Java or C or C++ or Python, whatever. Okay, so the problem is repeating word or words from a string. Okay, input string. Okay, so what is the problem statement, let me tell you. So basically there was a story. This question actually came in Wipro Turbo exam, which I appeared for the exam today, and I am uploading this. So this type of questions you should practice well before appearing this kind of interview process. Okay, so basically there was a big story, and I am just summarizing the moral of the story, that is repeating word or words from a string. Actually that was the question. Like, let me give one arbitrary sentence, like let me give I am a a VITN. Okay, so now you see I am a VITN because I study in VIT, obviously. So basically here, see, you just observe this sentence. Okay, VITN is appearing once and I is appearing only once, but M is appearing two times, A is appearing two times, or you may give like A like this also. So basically what you have to do, the word which is basically appearing more than one time, okay, that you have to give in the output side, but the order should be maintained. Okay, so basically, so what may be the output? So see here, here it will be M A, that's all. Okay, because see, M is appearing more than one time. Okay, so basically M, and A is appearing more than one time, so A is printed and the order is also maintained. Okay, it is not like that it has to be only in consecutive positions. The given sentence can be formed like this also. Dog, let me give arbitrary sentence, dog, uh, okay, dog, cat, then bird, then again dog, then cat, and then uh, animals. Okay, so like this, if you observe this particular sentence, now you see dog is here and again here it is repeated. Okay, so basically two times repetition of dog is there, that is more than one time, so that in the output side, first dog should be printed, and then cat, see cat anywhere comes, yes, cat is also more than one time, so cat, and bird is not more than one time, but is appearing only one time, so no need to print, and animals is also appearing one time, so no need to print. Okay, so basically this is what the problem statement was, and we have to write the code for that. Okay, so let me tell you the steps, how you can proceed for this kind of problems. If you know a little bit of competitive programming, then surely by understanding the problem statement itself you can understand that what is the strategy to solve the problem. That is, obviously we have to use hash table. Okay, or you can say hash map, or particularly we can say linked hash map. Why linked hash map? Because here order, the order in which the words are appearing in the sentence, the same order has to be followed in the output side. So that linked hash map we have to use. We cannot simply use simple hash map or tree map. Okay, because you know that only linked hash map follows the order, okay, in which it is appearing. In that way only it will store in the map table. Okay, key value pair it will store according to that. Okay, so step one is what? Step one is very simple. Take input from the user, take the string input from the user. All right, so basically this you can do using buffer reader, and always I mentioned that whenever you are dealing with some string related programming in Java, then obviously try to take buffer reader instead of scanner class, because scanner class sometimes may not work with uh, string related problems. Personally, I have some bad experience with scanner class in string related problems. If you are comfortable in scanner class, and if you are not very much comfortable in buffer reader, then you can use, because here only one string is taking, we are taking as input, so there is no issue. If we are taking multiple strings input, then try to avoid scanner class in those cases when you are dealing with Java. Okay, anyway, now after taking string as input, what you can do, you can create one array, and in array you just store each words. Okay, so basically just I am doing this, you can follow some other algorithm also, because for solving one problem, whether you consider mathematics or whether you consider programming, there are in number of ways, and different thoughts may come. Some solutions may be better than this also, time complexity may be lesser in some other solutions, space complexity may be lesser, but I am telling you one way. You can follow your method also. If it works well and good, if it does not work, you can follow my method. That's only. Okay, now take the string input from the user, then create an array which consists all the words as array element. Okay, that means what we have to do, word extraction from string we have to do, and this already I have discussed in detail. Okay, if you want, you can check the link. I will post in the description, okay, where I have discussed in detail about how to extract words from a string. Because to create the array which concept whose elements are basically words of a input string, obviously you should know how extraction of words from a string is done, programming. Okay, what is the algorithm? All right, then step 3, what you can do, you have extracted all the words, then what you can do, then simply create one here one more thing I am telling, in step 2, if you don't want array, you can use linked list also. Okay, so ll I am writing linked list or array list, whatever you are comfortable with, you can do according to that. Now, but the problem is that if you are working with array, then first you have to calculate the total number of words present in this string, then only you can use array, right? Because array, to deal with array, first you need to specify the memory, but in ll or in array list you no need to do like that. So sometimes we are comfortable with linked list and we can go via that also. Anyway, linked list expression is also very simple, as you know, create node and work with that. Anyway, now what you can do, create one linked hash map to count the frequency. Okay, so basically how you can calculate the frequency or count the frequency of each word using the hash map, that I am not going to discuss in detail in my this video, because I am not discussing those basics. You can study from Geek for Geeks or some other good websites also. Okay, you can simply search in YouTube, there are n number of videos that how using hash map or map you can count the frequency. Okay, you can check there. Now step 4, extract each. What you can do now, in linked hash map, what will happen, key value pair will be stored, and what you will use here, you use key as word of the string or word of the array or linked list which you already created in step 2, and uh, value as the count. Okay, so basically key will be your word and value will be count. And then step 4, in the step 4, what you can do, very simple, just extract each and every key and check whether its corresponding value is uh, greater than or equal to 2 or not, because in the question I have to print those which is those words which are appearing more than one time. Okay, so greater than, if the count value is greater than equal to 2, then only we are going to print that. That's all. So step 4 will be printing. Okay, system.out.print, that's all. So basically using the word extraction concept and linked hash map, we can simply solve the problem. Okay, now let me directly go to the problem. So basically what I have done, import java.util.star. Okay, so I have imported the whole util package in Java, and then import java.io.star. I have taken io also because I am going to use buffer reader. Then class stf, I have created one class stf. In Wipro exam, the class name was specified in the question, you have to use that only, otherwise your program will not compile. Okay, and it will show error. So in my question it was named as solution. Okay, So public static void means string args throws IO exception. All right, throws IO exception we have to write for buffer reader. Now buffer reader r equal to new buffer reader new input stream reader system dot in. Okay, now string a equal to r dot read line, nothing to explain because all just we are taking the input from the user. This is the first step, and then what I am doing here, here a is equal to a plus one space I am adding at the end. This comes in under the algorithm of word extraction from a string, okay, which I am not going to discuss because already I have discussed in my previous video. I'll post the link in the description, you can check. Now here, as I told you, you can work with either array or linked list or array list. Okay, so I have used a linked list. Okay, so linked list string b equal to new linked list string. Okay, so now I have basically created the linked list. Now string c equal to one empty string I have created. Now this particular part again comes under basically the word extraction. Okay, for int I equal to 0, I less than a dot length, I plus plus. If a dot character I not equal to space, then we are concatenating in the C string, else b equal to b dot add c we are storing in linked list, and c equal to again we are defining as empty string for the next iteration. Okay, then here I am creating the linked hash map string integer d equal to new linked hash map string integer. Okay, so basically here you should understand whether you should use hash map or linked hash map or tree map. No need to use hash map or tree map because here I have to print orderly, so obviously I should go with linked hash map. All right, then for int I equal to 0, I less than b dot size I plus plus. So already our each words are stored is basically in the linked list, which is named as variable b, because here linked list string b is there. So basically what I have done, now b dot size basically it will calculate the size of the linked list. Okay, so for int I equal to 0, I less than b dot size I plus plus, then if d dot contains key b dot get of I equal to false. What is that? D is what? D is our created map. So if I am unable to find my string key, that is b dot get of I in the d linked hash map, that is if that is equal to false, then I am going to put that with frequency or count value as 1. So d dot put b dot get of I comma 1. Okay, else if it is not satisfied, that is if already b dot get of I string is present in my d linked hash map, then what I will do, I am going to take the value and I am going to increment. So int rs equal to d dot get b dot get of I. Okay, then rs plus plus I am going to increment, and again I am going to put in the linked hash map, that is d dot put b dot get of I rs. Okay, so bracket close for else, bracket close for loop. Then as in map, as you know, key cannot be duplicated, so basically it can be acted like set. So I have taken here sets keyword and I have created one set in which is in e variable. So set string e equal to d dot key set. Why string? Because our key in this particular linked hash map are basically string. See here, here map string are there. All right, then set string e is equal to d dot key set. Then for string I equal to I colon e, I have used enhanced for. Then if d dot get of I greater than equal to 2, because I have to print those words only which is appearing more than one time. Okay, system dot out dot print I plus space. Okay, so basically one space will be maintained in between the words. Okay, now let us compile the code. I'll post the same code in the comment section. If you want, you can check there. All right, cd java, then java c stf dot java, then java stf. Okay, now let me give some arbitrary black, brown, black, blue, blue, pink, red, green, green. Okay, so basically see which is okay, let me give one more. So uh, white, 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 tree, white. Okay, just one long string I have given. So see, black is appearing here once, then here once, two times already done. So basically black has to be printed, we understood this. Then brown is appearing here, then whether brown is appearing other no, in no other place brown is appearing, so brown need not to be printed. Then blue, blue is two times here appearing, so obviously blue has to be printed. Pink is appearing only one time, no need to print. Red is appearing one time, no need to print. Okay, let me write at the end red also. So red is coming two times, so red has to be printed. Green is appearing two times, we have to print green. White, three times it is appearing, so white has to be printed. Tree is appearing in the whole string, tree word is appearing only once, so no need to print. Okay, so let us run the code, click enter. See, black, blue, red, green, white. Okay, so those words which are only appearing more than one time, or for whose the frequency is greater than equal to 2, those are only printed, and the order is also maintained. Okay, so using the word extraction concept from string and using the linked hash map, we can solve this kind of problem. But always this is not like that, that how you think the examination may not go like that. Like if I tell my experience, I was able to run the code in home, and in MCAT portal, when I started solving the problem, what happened that the server got crashed due to over pressure or something, I don't know, some technical issue was there. And almost nearly 1 hour I have to just sit idly. And the mental that is some, with some certain mentality we start giving exam, no. Then if in between the exam there is a huge gap due to some reason, some technical issues that are there, then this affects in the test. Okay, so I was unable to run the code at the end. But anyway, all the best for your interview. And if this video is helpful to you, please like, share and comment, and subscribe my channel for more upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.